Hey, what up? What up? What up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Real Mojo TV with your boy, the Real Mojo. As usual, hit the like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you're chilling. Excuse me. Put a one in the chat. What's going on with y'all today, man? It's Thursday, NFL Thursday. Start of the week for the NFL games. Um, Before we get to the meat of the show, um, big game tonight. Big game tonight. Washington Commanders versus the Green Bay Packers. Two of my sleeper favorite teams this year. Green Bay, I got going all the way to the dance. Green Bay, I got going all the way to the dance, y'all. At least the NFC Championship for Green Bay. Washington, second round of the playoffs. Real good team. Two real good teams tonight. Should be a really, really good game. Real competitive. You got star power on both sides. Two real good quarterbacks. So, should make for a real good game. But now in Green Bay, you got Michael Parsons. You got Michael Parsons, who is going to test Jaden Daniels. He tested him twice last year. Uh, Jaden Daniels grew up a lot, and we're gonna get a different look. We're gonna get like a more specialized look from Michael Parsons right now till he get in that defensive playbook for about a month and a half or so, and know everything like the back of his hand. But again, two real good quarterbacks. So we're gonna really, really get to see what's going on. But and I will say, I got Green Bay winning, and I was close on Monday night. I was super duper close on Monday night. I had that score basically off by 1 point until that garbage touchdown by the Bears. I was 1 point off. So listen to your boy. Listen to your boy. Hit the like, share, subscribe when y'all pull up to the building. Like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Thumbs up in the chat if you're chilling. One in the chat if you're at work. So drop your prediction in the box. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. And we can go back to NFL talk, but right now we're gonna get into some real talk. We're gonna get into some real talk right now. Everybody know what happened yesterday, September the 10th. I guess people calling him an activist. I'm not sure, but I will call him a political influencer, Charlie Kirk. He was in fact assassinated yesterday. I'm sorry. Speaking in Utah, at, I believe Utah University or something like that. Uh, Crazy, 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 unfortunate event. Uh, Honestly, I wasn't, for RFK and MLK, I wasn't old enough to really, get the gist of what was up or born or whatever. But to see something like this in this day and age from a person, from a perspective of a person my age in my 40s, and this dude's younger than me. Um, it was honestly probably top three worst things I've ever seen in my life. It was probably one of the top three worst things I've ever seen in my life. To be honest, we not talking about somebody that went on a shooting spree, or you know what I'm saying, like a killing spree. We talking about a person who get online because he was not a government official and gives their opinion like millions of us do. It's a million social media accounts of motherfuckers who just get online and give their opinion, right? And that's all he did. He just did it better than most of us. He did it to the point where he was standing next to certain people, powerful people that shared the same ideology as him. He also stood next to a lot of bums. And I don't mean like bums like no money. I just mean like bums like who they are, and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But anybody that was happy about that shit that happened yesterday is a low life piece of shit. Just being honest. I don't give a fuck if you got $20 billion. You was happy about that shit that happened yesterday. You're a low life piece of shit, bro. And I don't want nothing to do with you. Straight up. I don't give a fuck if you my family, if you my friend. I don't want nothing to do with you at all. I don't care what he talked about. I don't care what he supported or none of that shit. Somebody decided to take a gun and do what I don't know who would even imagine. But I ain't comparing him to like Kevin Samuels or nothing like that, or nobody, or Martin Luther King, nobody. But the way people is celebrating realistically make me wonder where I'm even living at, to be honest. What's going on? Yo, the way people celebrating and talking and lying like they like like they tougher than fucking leather, because if that was somebody you know, God forbid your own father or brother or whoever, you'll be on your knees crying like a fucking baby. So don't sit here and act like for clicks and views that you happy and all this other shit. That what it is somebody that tell the truth about y'all and tell the truth about these situations. You feel relief because they ain't there no more, because you ain't gotta fix the bullshit that you into. That's what it is. You can't tell me that if some fucking out there crying over rappers getting killed and all this other shit, and they don't do no good in the community. Matter of fact, they shit worse than what it is. Their money, like I said, I don't got no beef for how he got his money or his fame or whatever you want to call it, or no rapper or no nobody. But what I'm saying is, just because you don't like somebody, that don't make weird shit that happens to them right. Because if that ain't your people, if that ain't your cup of tea, just shut the fuck up. How about that? Just close your mouth and keep scrolling. You could think what you want in your mind, but when you get on TV, because when you just thinking in your mind, don't nobody know what you really are, like what type of piece of shit you really are. But when you start saying shit out loud, embarrassing yourself, I just look at you and think about your mother, your father, how you was raised, your whole family. So, or unless it's just some crazy shit you picked up, because you giving all this much of a fuck about shit that don't got nothing to do with you, but you ain't lifting one finger to do shit around your way, to do shit in your own neighborhood, much less your own country. But you hype because somebody else that's doing something that they feel is right is gone or some shit like that, or got whatever happened to him happened. Y'all said Tupac got assassinated. Yeah. But anyway, man, like I said, all common decency, all that shit is gone, bro. All that shit is gone. And then people be asking me why I don't be talking to motherfuckers or kicking it with people or going out, bro. I don't know what type of shit you into. I go somewhere with you and some some ignorant shit you done said, got somebody on your head. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. If you ain't in my family, I'm straight. Or my two best friends, I'm straight. Hanging with a bunch of fucking low life weirdos who don't got nothing in their fucking soul. Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. B. But I mean, that's where we at with it. Just like the dude on the motherfucking train in North Carolina. Stabbed that girl for nothing. Then they said this dude been in jail, in and out of jail 13 times. In and out of jail 13 times. Oh, and I believe they caught that dude who did that shit yesterday. I think they caught him this morning. So we already know he getting fried up. Yeah, we already know he getting fried up. Utah's a weird place though. Like, who goes to Utah? And who goes to Utah to do some shit like that? That shit seemed like it was a plan from the word go when he said he gonna be in Utah speaking or whatever, or at that university. See, that's one thing. They be doing that shit, and they be doing that shit in the black neighborhoods or whatever, and like schools with black people. You ain't got to worry about no shit like that jumping off. Motherfucker hiding on the roof with a rifle, bro. That's crazy, bro. You are nuts. Unless you were paid. Now there's a whole other scenario, and the timing of the shit did it right before today, 9/11. So that way it's gonna be bad. But all of the 9/11 tributes and memories and memorial things like that, all the button already been pushed on that. The play button already been pushed on that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's already moving. So they know we're gonna do this, and in a sense, it's gonna get a bunch of coverage on the 10th. Yeah, on the 10th, but on the 11th, it's gonna get pushed to second or third. It's gonna get pushed to second or third on 9/11. You know what I'm saying? And all that type of shit, bro, is what I mean. It's all by design and like the common decency. That shit is gone, bro. That shit is lost. You kill a motherfucker talking at a college, bro. You ain't got no decency. The person who ordered it definitely don't got no decency. And the people that applauding it and celebrating it, they just straight living in misery. They just straight living in misery, bro. Never mind what he said, who he talked about. Never mind all that shit. Never mind all that shit. We talking got a little baby, well, got two little babies, got a wife, 31 years old, bro. We talking somebody limited life. You know what I'm saying? Probably had 40, 50 more years to live. Y'all talking about all this racial shit, bro. Half of y'all are racist. Matter of fact, 80% of y'all are racist. We gonna be real. 80% of you motherfuckers calling somebody racist is racist. Almost everybody, all races and I guess ethnicities or whatever the fuck you want to call everybody. Everybody's racist or biased or whatever to the for their own people. Why you think motherfuckers stay with their own people? But the thing is, what people don't understand, it ain't race, it ain't ethnicity, it's class. It's class. Cause people living in the hood do hood shit. People living in trailer park do trailer park shit. He ain't talking to no he like people don't be talking to no like when they be talking to black people and all that shit about gun violence and all that shit. You ain't talking to nobody, to no surgeon or no doctors or no lawyers. You ain't talking to them black people. You ain't talking to their kids. You talking to motherfuckers who's 50 and working at Burger King. They kids. Them's the motherfuckers you talking to. And not just because they work at Burger King, but you talking about ghetto motherfuckers and they kids. That's who you talking to when you say shit like that. Maya, what's going on? What's going on? That's who you talking to when you say stuff like that. You're not speaking to doctors and lawyers and upstanding citizens when you talking about all that type of shit. Motherfuckers killing each other in the hood. Truck, truck talk. Yeah, but all that, bro, is nuts, bro. And like I said, anybody that's celebrating that shit or applauding that shit, bro, boy, the karma you giving to your kids, dog, is fucking crazy. crazy. Somebody got assassinated yesterday, giving a speech or whatever they do, whatever they did. I don't know. Like, and that's another thing. You don't gotta watch a person that you ain't interested in. Like a lot of stuff that goes on the algorithm. I mean, on the on social media, it's not even in my algorithm. Because when I see certain shit, especially shit that I don't like, I block the shit. So that way, and I just keep blocking it, and I block anybody that's posting it. So that way, I don't even see the shit on my timeline or for you, whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not about to force me to watch a bunch of weirdo shit that I'm not even into, or that I don't believe in. You ain't about to. You're not about to keep feeding that shit on my timeline. Oh, you seen Housewives or Basketball Wives? I don't see that shit because all shit is blocked. That dumb shit come on my timeline, blocked. And they be asking, "Are you interested?" No, I'm not interested. Why the fuck you keep showing it? I blocked it, and you showing me somebody else that's posting it. No, I'm not interested. Like I was looking at, I was talking to this dude in a warehouse loading my truck or whatever. He was like, "Oh, yo, Tom Brady's wife got another baby." I was like, "So?" Tom Brady's wife was smashing the trainer, just like A Rod's wife, just like Tim Duncan's wife. So now your kids gotta see this shit. The dude that your kids been knowing for their whole life, trainer, probably busting your wife down while the kids was home, cause these ladies don't got no common decency, bro. Giselle got no common decency, dog. Like we gotta be real. I was just watching a girl on TikTok. She said her and this dude was talking, and she asked the dude. She said everything was flowing smooth. It's her words, not mine. She said the dude said, "I'm out." She said to the dude, "Do you have any kids?" He said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, I don't talk to dudes with kids." And then she was laughing, but it was one of them uncomfortable laughs, right? Because I guess dude was like, he don't talk to girls that's overweight or whatever. And she was doing that bullshit laugh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she won the situation. You didn't win the situation because guess what? You the one upset and talking about it online. I guarantee you, dude didn't go make a post online about it, about what you said to him. I can almost guarantee. Like sometimes that laugh don't be laughing. And honestly, if it's the same women laughing at Kevin Samuels, laughing because the guy Charlie Kirk yesterday, it's the same women. It's the same women laughing. So you know what the laugh is about. Anytime somebody tell the truth about you, you get upset. You wish bad on them. But guess what? You ain't did shit to fix what they said. So when the next person say, because you can't keep wishing that type of shit on everybody, or you ain't gonna get that type of dumb luck for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? At some point, you either gonna have to fix yourself and your bad attitude. You're gonna continue to be by yourself with a bad attitude. Hey, go figure. Go figure. Anyway, there's a bad thing that happened yesterday. To me, it was by design. Like real talk, I believe it was by design. Um, and it was like people doing this shit because they know it ain't gonna be no example made of it. Ain't gonna be no consequences like the motherfucker that stabbed that girl in North Carolina. He been in and out of jail 13 times. What makes him think that there was gonna be any consequence to him doing that? What made him? What gives him the belief that he's gonna face any consequence? And immediately, oh, he got mental problems. I don't want to hear that shit. Fry him up, and we ain't got to worry about it no more. There was another shooting in a school in Florida. Kid went in, opened fire, and then shot himself. You could have saved us the trouble of people being scared, people losing their lives, people being traumatized, and just skip to the good part. That's all you had to do. You didn't even have to leave your house to get to what you really wanted to do. But you had to build it up. So you should have went in the backyard, let a few off, pop, or in the bathroom, wherever in your room, let a few off, and then boop, right to the good part. And you know, nobody would have it would have been some type of grace. But y'all want to go out and shoot other people, like, and then kill yourself. You could have just skipped the other people and just, you know. But anyway, y'all, that's just a ramble session, agitated with the decency of low life cockroaches walking around. You know what I'm saying? I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. I'll definitely be in a better space. I'm in a good mood. I just had to get that shit out. You feel me? I just had to get it out. But anyway, like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you're chilling. Put a 1 in the chat, boy. And jump in the box. Who you got? Washington or Green Bay? And anything on this situation, jump in the box, man. If you feel me, you feel me. If you don't, probably one of them ones. Holla.